How did Real Madrid play against Alaves? In this episode, we will discuss Real Madrid's performance. First thing first, Real Madrid won the match by 3-0, but the scoreline is kind of flattering given how we played today. And first half, in a nutshell, was again a showcase of a bad and poor performance. However, in second half, we improved vastly. Let's begin with the first half. There were only two positives in first half. One is Valverde, the other is Militao. As usual, Militao was rock solid in defense, and Valverde was again back to his best. Valverde was phenomenal. Interception, ball recovery, progressive runs, and physical presence, everything were apparent today. Now, what went wrong in first half? First of all, in first half, our chance creations were really poor today. Especially our front three was disjointed again and they did not connect with each other, and as a result we suffered in first half. Static movement, bad decision making, and poor overlapping rounds. That's how we played in first half. And besides, the lack of urgency is astonishingly shocking. Now let's break down all of our front threes, each of them, like Benzema, Vinicius and Asensio's performance. Let's break down each by each. Let's talk about first Asensio. Again, you have seen today he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do in first half. Like, he wasn't doing the link up, and whenever he had the chance to pass, very poor pass and crossing, everything was not going well for him. And Benzema, again, it shows that he still needs more time to adjust after getting back from injury. He was again poor in first half. And then Vinicius, I don't know, could be he played a lot of match, that's why he's tired or not, but a lot of things did not go well for him. And Vinicius looks kind of lost today, like especially in first half when it comes to decision making, whether to pass or to shoot or to make space and to run. But he and Benzema improved vastly in second half. Also, some of the crossing from our players like Carvajal, Asensio and Mendy was bad. I don't understand why we try to cross too much given there's no one in the middle, just one player, Benzema. When we had Ronaldo or Bale, that would make sense. Let's discuss about second half, where we played much better football. Since the second half, we played with much more intensity, much more urgency, much faster build-up and dynamic movements of players, and overlapping runs, everything were on point. And this is how we should play every game, every minute. Now, the player who improved vastly from the first half was Modric. Don't get me wrong, Modric wasn't bad in first half, but I expected a little bit more from Modric. The improvement he did in second half was noticeable. For example, the throw ball, the good passing, the link up was much better in second half than first half. Now, Asensio had only two things right in this game: the goal and the link up for Vinicius' goal. Now, Asensio deserved the praise where it's due. He had a beautiful finish, we have to agree that. It was a beautiful goal, beautiful finesse shot. Again, it shows that his left foot is very strong. Now, in this goal, Valverde and Benzema had a good link up, and Benzema then passed to Asensio, who made a little bit more space to shoot, and it was successful. And before this goal, he had a terrible decision making. He gave over the ball to Alaves, who were supposed to score, but the player missed it. And fortunately, he made it up by scoring a banger goal. Moments later, the second goal came, but this is a definition of a team goal. Good link up between Valverde and Benzema, a beautiful pass from Benzema to Asensio, and back from Asensio to Benzema, and Benzema found Vinicius, who had a very simple finish. Every decision making, every player's movement in this goal were perfect. Like, if you see the goal, like Vinicius, he saw the space, he could go front or he could go behind. He went behind. That was the best decision he made, because if he would go forward, the goalie or the defender might stop it before he get the ball. Again, a fantastic team goal. This is how we should play. We scored our third goal from a penalty from Benzema. Now, here's the thing. For me, the penalty is very weak decision. I don't think this is a good penalty, but again, it doesn't change the result, so it doesn't affect that much. Rodrigo was tackled a little bit, knocked by their defender, but Rodrigo already passed the ball to Hazard, so I don't think that's a penalty. But Benzema scored the penalty. Hopefully that will give him more confidence. Now, Benzema got 2 assists and got a penalty goal, but he also missed 2-sitter. Like, 2 of the easiest chance he missed is kind of remarkable for Benzema. Like, one of the chance that he missed, I think it was from Vinicius' pass, and he had to just shoot, and there's no one just in front of the goal, and he shoot to the crossbar. This is not acceptable from Benzema, regardless of his injured or not. But he made it up by giving assist to Vinicius later. Overall, improved second half performance, but we have to play much better. Hopefully, all of our forwards get some confidence boost after scoring goals. Player ratings. Let's look at SofaScore's player ratings, and I'll give my own ratings. Courtois 7.3. Yeah, he's 7. I would give 7.5. I mean, there's nothing to talk about. He had, I think, 2 good saves. That's it. And Carvajal 7.2. I can't disagree. I mean, he was not bad. Some of his crossing was really poor today, and some decision making in terms of passing were not good today. And Militao 7.3. I'd give Militao solid 8. He was fantastic. He was phenomenal. He was rock solid. He was the backbone in our defense. Alaba, they gave 7. I'd give Alaba solid 7.5. Mendy 7. I could not disagree. I mean, I like the defensive performance from Mendy, which he's good at, but going forward today, like, he had, I think, 3 or 4 cross, really poor cross again. And for Valverde 7.4, I disagree. I think he played much better. Like, out of all the midfielders, he was the best for me. Like, I would give Valverde solid 8. Like, you saw, especially in first half, the ball recovery, the interception, the dynamic movement, and taking the ball forward fast as possible was really good from him. And we saw the energy at midfield. Casemiro 7.8. I'd give Casemiro 7.5. Modric 7.6. Again, I think that's fair. He played much better in second half. First half he was a little bit subdued. I don't know why, but in second half he improved a lot. Asensio 7.6. I know why he got this high rating because of the goal. But here's the thing. Only 2 things he did right is the goal and the link up for the second goal. But other than that, everything was not good for him. So for me, I'll give 2 ratings for Asensio. For the goal, just 8, because this is beautiful goal. Beautiful banger goal. For the overall performance, I'll give him a solid 6. That's it. Benzema 8.4. Again, if you see the stat, 2 assists, 1 goal, that's pretty flattering given how he played today. I would give Benzema 7.5 just because the chance he missed, and there were a lot of decision making wasn't good from him today. For Vinicius, again, he scored a simple goal and 7.5. I think he deserved that. Again, first half he wasn't good at all. He wasn't making those runs, and his decision making was poor. His passing was bad, and he lacked composure in final third. But in second half, he improved. His link up with Modric and with Benzema and with Asensio was noticeably improved in second half. First of all, efficient sub. When the match was 2-0, we should do sub as soon as possible. And to be fair, I would replace Asensio after his first goal, because other than the goal, he wasn't that involved. And we have a lot of players in the bench like Hazard, Bale. We should give them some time and give them their opportunity to have their best chance to have an involvement in the team. And then Benzema, who just came back from injury. How do you play 90 minutes? No other coach in the world would play him for 90 minutes. I would personally sub him after 65 minutes because he just got back from injury. The obvious choice would be either Jovic or Bale. I would prefer Bale over Jovic. And also Ceballos came in towards the last minute, but he did some good passing and some good link up actually. And it seems he can play in place of Modric if given time. Another player that I'm concerned of is Camavinga. This is our future generation. We have to give them some time. Once you're 2-0 up, you have to give every player some time, because now you can sub 5 players. You have to utilize and use that opportunity in every possible way. And in last couple of matches, we suffered because of lack of rotations, and which caused our players' fitness. Don't get me wrong, Alaves is I think 18 in the table. We should play much better than what we played today. This match should be 6-0. A team like Alaves, I mean, to be fair, they did not park the bus. They played aggressively, they did not sit back deep and just defend. So we should take the opportunity to score more goals. Overall, huge 3 points against Alaves. I think that will give a little bit pressure to Sevilla tomorrow, who is playing Elche, which is very difficult to play against. And let me know what you guys think about our performance today in the comment section. And of course, if you are a Real Madrid fan, please subscribe if you would like to see more Real Madrid contents, and let me know what kind of contest you guys would love to see.